What if you could live to 100 and still feel strong, happy, and full of energy? Scientists have spent decades studying the world's longest living people. And guess what? It's not just about genes. Research shows that nearly 80% of longevity comes down to lifestyle. Today, we're revealing the 10 most powerful habits of centenarians, backed by real science. Some of these will surprise you, and a few might even change your life. Kirk Douglas lived to 103. Bob hoped to 100. What did they know that we don't? Scientists studying longevity have found it's not about wealth or fame, but simple, timeless habits. Today, we'll explore 10 practices shared by centenarians worldwide and how you can weave them into your life starting today. First, they eat mostly plants. Sister Andre, who passed at 118, credited her longevity to simple plant-based meals, just like many Blue Zone centenarians. Studies show diets rich in beans, greens, and whole grains can add up to 10 years to your life. Even Betty White, who lived in 99, swore by vegetables, though she famously joked about hot dogs being her guilty pleasure. Colorful veggies, beans, olive oil, nuts. In the world's blue zones, places like Okinawa, Japan, and Sardinia, Italy, people live the longest, and their diets are 90% plant-based. Meat is a rare treat, maybe once a week. Instead, they eat beans packed with fiber and protein, leafy greens full of anti-aging antioxidants, whole grains like oats and barley, nuts and seeds, healthy fats of brain. Forget just eating healthy. Centenarians follow the 5-a-day rule, but not the way you think. Research from Nature Food Journal found that people who eat 5 specific foods daily slash their death risk by 35%. A huge study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that plant-based eaters have a 25% lower risk of heart disease, the one killer, worldwide. So if you want to add years to your life, start by adding more plants to your plate. Second, they move naturally. Ginger Rogers was still dancing into her 80s, not for exercise, but for joy. Like her, most centenarians stay active through daily tasks. A Yale study found those who garden regularly have significantly better cognition later in life. It's not about intensity, but consistency. Here's the secret. Centenarians don't run marathons or lift heavy weights. Instead, they move all day long, gardening, walking, even hand-washing clothes. You don't need the gym. A Mayo Clinic study found that people who do lazy exercises, like walking, gardening, or even fidgeting, live longer than gym rats. Just 11 minutes a day of light activity cuts early death risk by 23%. So stop stressing, move naturally. Scientists call this neat non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and it's a game changer. A study in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that just 15 minutes of daily activity can add 3 years to your life. So ditch the no pain, no gain mindset, just keep moving. Third, they have strong social ties. George Burns, who lived to 100, always said his secret was loving what you do and loving who you're with. Science proves it. Strong social ties can be as protective as quitting smoking. Whether it's weekly card games or coffee. With neighbors, connection matters. Did you know loneliness is as deadly as obesity or smoking? But centenarians have built-in support systems. Okinawans have moais, groups of friends who support each other for life. Sardinians live in tight-knit villages where everyone knows each other. Scientists call this the friendship drug, and it's more powerful than any pill. A Harvard 85-year study proved that strong social ties are the one predictor of longevity. Loneliness is deadlier than obesity. But centenarians have tribe rituals, like Okinawans who meet their best friends every day. When was the last time you called your squad? A Harvard study found that people with strong social connections have a 50% higher chance of living longer. So call a friend, join a club, or just chat with your neighbors. It could save your life. For what they drink, a little alcohol. Jeanne Calment, the oldest person ever at 122, enjoyed port wine weekly. Research suggests moderate alcohol consumption, especially when shared with others, may benefit heart health. But as centenarians show us, the key is moderation and mealtime enjoyment. Surprise! Many centenarians enjoy a daily drink, usually wine. Research shows that moderate drinkers outlive both heavy drinkers and non-drinkers. Here's the truth about alcohol and aging. Moderate drinkers outlive non-drinkers. A 30-year study found 1 to 2 glasses of wine daily boosts heart health, but only if you do it right. The trick? Never drink alone. Centenarians always share wine with friends, because joy is a real anti-aging secret. Why? Red wine contains resveratrol, a compound that fights inflammation. But the key is moderation. Just 1 glass a day for women, 2 for men. Any more, and the benefits disappear. 5th, they prioritize sleep. Tony-winning actor Hal Holbrook still performs Shakespeare into his 90s, crediting afternoon naps. Scientists find that regular 7 to 8-hour sleepers have slower biological aging. The centenarian secret? Early to bed, early to rise, with room for restorative rest. Sleep isn't just for rest. It's when your body repairs itself. Centenarians often follow the sun, go to bed early and waking naturally. Did you know napping could save your brain? A Nature study found people who nap 30 minutes daily have younger brains, delaying Alzheimer's by up to 5 years. But there's a catch. Nap after 3 p.m. and you could ruin your sleep. The perfect time? 1 to 2 p.m., just like they do in Italy. A Stanford study found that people who sleep 7 to 9 hours nightly have sharper memories and lower Alzheimer's risk. So turn off the screens, keep your room cool, and make sleep a priority. 6, they manage stress naturally. Jimmy Stewart found peace fly fishing well into his 80s. A perfect example of centenarian-style stress relief. Whether it's knitting, prayer, or simply sitting in nature, daily decompression, rituals protect both mind and body. Chronic stress ages you faster, but centenarians have daily rituals to stay calm. Okinawans take time to remember their ancestors, a form of mindfulness. Sardinians laugh with friends every day. Icarians Greece take regular naps. A study in asterisk psychosomatic medicine found that stress reduction can add up to 6 years to your life. So find what relaxes you, whether it's prayer, yoga, or just deep breathing. Holding a grudge? It's aging you. A Stanford study found that letting go of anger lowers stress hormones, adding 3 to 5 years to your life. Try this today. Write down one thing you're still mad about, then burn it. Watch how much lighter you feel. 7th, they have a life purpose. Folk artist Grandma Moses began painting seriously at 78 and created masterpieces past 100. Like her, centenarians keep engaging with life's passions. Neurologists confirm that purposeful activities build cognitive reserve against dementia. In Japan, they call it ikigai, your reason to wake up. Scientists found that having a strong purpose lowers your risk of heart disease and dementia. One study tracked 1,200 elderly people and found those with a clear life mission lived up to 7 years longer. So whether it's family, a hobby, or helping others, find your why. What's your ikigai? Comment below. 8th, they don't smoke. This one's simple. Smoking cuts 10 years off your life. Almost all centenarians are non-smokers or quit decades ago. Here's the hard truth. Smoking steals 10 years from you. But guess what? Quitting even at 60 can give you back 5+ years. A 102-year-old in Sardinia told me, I quit at 65. Best decision ever. It's never too late. The good news? A University of Oxford study found that quitting by age 40 gives you back nearly a decade of life. It's never too late to stop, while some like Taichi Garashi, who climbed Everest at 99, achieve extraordinary feats. Most centenarians simply avoid harmful habits. The lesson? It's never too late to make healthier choices. Ninth, they stay positive. George Burns once quipped, "You can't help getting older, but you don't have to get old." His humor epitomizes what researchers find. Positivity literally helps people live longer. Laughter truly may be the best medicine. Optimism isn't just a mindset. It's a longevity tool. A Harvard study found that positive people have lower stress hormones, stronger immune systems, less heart disease. Centenarians don't sweat the small stuff. They laugh often, forgive easily, and focus on the good. So try gratitude journaling or just spending time with happy people. Start every morning by listing 3 things you're grateful for. Try it for a week. You'll feel the difference. 10th, they eat until 80% full. Sushi master Jiro Ono, who worked until 90, practiced hara hachibiyu eating until 80% full. This ancient wisdom now has scientific backing, with studies showing calorie restriction may slow aging at the cellular level. Okinawans live by hara hachibiyu, eating until they're 80% full. This simple habit prevents overeating and keeps calories in check. This one habit could add 10+ years to your life, but 95% of people ignore it. Centenarians stop eating at 80% full. Studies on calorie restriction show it can slow aging, reduce disease risk, and even extend lifespan by up to 15%. So next meal, pause halfway. Are you really still hungry? A cell metabolism study proved calorie restriction slows aging at the DNA level. So next meal, eat slow and stop before you're stuffed. So, how many of these habits do you already follow? Let me know in the comments and tell me which one surprised you the most. Perhaps the greatest secret? Centenarians like Dr. Layla Denmark, who practiced medicine until 103, never stopped growing. As we honor their wisdom, which habit will you embrace first? Share in the comments and let's inspire each other to live not just longer, but fuller. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more science-backed tips on living longer and stronger. And hey, why not share this with someone you care about? Maybe you'll both live to 100 together. Thanks for watching, and remember, it's never too late to start living like a centenarian. See you in the next video.